from you.
Randy, big pitcher duel today. Obviously, you get aggressive with a huge play in the ninth inning with Brophy dropping down the bunt. I know that's the way that you approach the game, but what made that the perfect time for that call?
The guy at the plate, Brophy's been around a long time, and the guy's just a mountaineer. He'll do whatever it takes for us to win games, and he's been a bench guy off and on for his career. He's been a starter, and so far his senior year he's really taken on a leadership role and trying to teach younger guys. And there's no guy I would rather have at the plate with a game on the line when it comes to being unselfish. And you get 2 RBIs on a ball that doesn't go 10 feet from home plate. It's a pretty good play. That's demoralizing to a defense.
This early in the season, you've had a lot of clean games. This game has looked pretty crisp. Both pitchers obviously pitching well. Is that a little bit of a surprise this early in the year?
I didn't know we were going to pitch this well so far, but if you're going to do something really good early in the season, that's what you want to do early. We know we're going to hit in the middle of the season when we get our feet underneath us and start playing a little bit. So it's nice to win games when you're not hitting, which is what we're doing right now, because eventually we know we're going to hit. If the pitchers can sustain what they're doing, then we have a chance to have a pretty good year.
What has improved the most for Ryan Bergert from last year to this year?
He's just gotten stronger and bigger, and he's throwing a little bit harder. He was good last year. That's part of his development, part of his progression. And, you take a guy like that, and he gets better on the field because of what he does off the field. He's the guy that gets the most sleep. He eats the best. He works out the best. He does really well in school. And so that translates. You can't be an overachiever off the field and an underachiever on the field. He's just an overachiever all the way around, and that's why he's gotten better.
Yesterday you mentioned you were happy with the energy. Is that the case again today? I know winning obviously helps that some, but throughout the game?
No, I thought they had better energy than us in BP and in and out. Kids are kids. They look at our schedule, they see St. Joe's and they see Texas, and they get fired up for one and not fired up for another, and you try and teach them all the time that that's a really good team over there, St. Joe's, and they're going to beat a lot of people this year. That's the biggest, most physical team we'll play all season, and if you don't play well, anybody can beat you. And fortunately, the guy on the mound today controlled the whole game. So,
doubleheader tomorrow. Anything different in the preparation? Obviously, you got some guys are going to play both ends. Doing those kind of things. How do you approach that tonight? What is most important for your team tonight?
That's sleep and recovery and nutrition. That's what we preach all the time. And as much as we travel early on, we've tried in the last 4 or 5 years to address how to recover from travel and late nights and stuff like that. So our strength and conditioning guy and our nutritionist is on the road with us. So it's their turn to work tonight. I worked the last 3 hours. They can work the rest of the day. But what they do tonight will dictate how we come out tomorrow.